my God, am I live? Oh my God, I'm live. Hey everyone, it's Antivax Janet. I've been radio silent for a while, and now I'm finally able to catch my breath enough to stream live to my 12 followers on Facebook. Hi there, Ronnie. Hi, Billy. Hi, Antivax Pat. Hi, Pestilence Pete. Anyways, people wonder where I've been. And I've been radio silent because I was lightly hospitalized with a case of the Rona. Now, the doctors refused to acknowledge that it was coronavirus, but I know because they put up a new 5G cell tower in my neighborhood like 6 miles from where I live. Anyways, so I got admitted to the hospital because I was really short of breath. And I told them, I said, I was exposed at close distance to 5G. And they said, what else have you been doing? I said, nothing isn't healthy. I've been snorting hydroxychloroquine that I got from a fish tank store. And so I thought that would keep me safe. And I've been vaping essential oils, especially lavender, because it's so refreshing. And the doctor had the nerve to say that I tested negative for coronavirus, and it was probably e-cigarette vaping related lung injury or EVALA. And I was like, oh, you're going to deny what's really going on? That the 5G, you're going to blame it on the one thing that helps me that starts with an E? E-cigarettes? Come on, bro. Who's paying you? Who's paying you? Oh, the hospital's paying you? Who's paying the hospital? And so there I was in the one place I never wanted to be, which is the Medical Industrial Complex Hotel, which is a hospital. And so I was there going, I just do that when it's kind of a yogic breathing. Also, my oxygen saturation was 25, and they said they have to put a tube in me. And I said, over my cold, dead, coronavirus, Lyme disease, chronic fatigue infested body, will you put a non-carbon neutral, non-organic plastic item in my craw? It's not gonna happen, okay? I'll call up Jane, and she'll call up Bobby Sue, and they will find me a compliant tube that's organic and pesticide free. So they ended up putting a paper straw in my windpipe, and I was finally able to breathe. And so I finally got discharged, and I'm back home, and I realized I need to do my part. So I Ubered over to the 5G tower, and I burned that motherfucker down. And it was so satisfying to think that I was doing my part to stop coronavirus. It got tricky because I had to walk 6 miles back because I had no cell service, because I couldn't call Uber because I burned down the 5G tower. But this string of causality is really not my sort of forte. I went on Goop and I bought a special mask that Gwyneth Paltrow had made out of vagina pubes, and it worked great, except I had to cut a hole in the front of it because I noticed that when I went to Whole Foods with my dog, Chancho, who's my emotional support pug, he's hard of hearing. And he relies on reading lips. And how am I supposed to tell him to sniff the most organic bean sprouts if he can't see my lips? So I cut a hole right in the middle of the mask, and I still cough a lot, but I think the checkout teller person guy thing understands, because he only cowered behind that plexiglass thing for like 5 minutes, and then I was able to self-check out. Anyway, so the whole time I was hospitalized, I was doing my research. I went on Natural News and HealthNet News, and then I went and watched the entire pandemic video. I got it early release because I'm a moderator on one of these forums and they gave me the whole thing. And let me tell you, Fauci. They auto-spell his name F-A-U-X-I, Fauci, because he's full. He's a fake. He's a shill. He's a vaccine meanie. And I'll tell you, they will not inject Chancho with a COVID-19 vaccine because I will not have him becoming more autistic. He's just the right level of autism right now. Not a hair more. I draw a line in the sand. Let's take some comments. Okay, let's screen out. Okay, Pandemic Pat says, 5G is the devil and 6G is coming. You're right. All right, guys, I need to sign off because I need to go back in my iron lung. It's doctor's orders, okay? 2 words. # stay woke. I love you guys. I'm so glad I'm alive. And we out. Peace.